ready.
What's happening, good people? We're here, about to be the 4th episode of House of the Dragon. We're here. I'm here with one of my best friends in the world.
Hello.
Yes, sir. We're gonna jump into this episode, man. If you guys want to go check out Game of Thrones, if you want to see our reactions in full, no blockage or anything like that, make sure you join the Patreon for free. And as well, our pre-discussions before the episode is posted on Patreon as well. We talk about Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, you know, episode, characters, all of that good stuff. We were also posing the question as well, if you guys want to see us, you know, we can do the pre-discussion live if you guys want, like a half an hour before the episode drop on Max. If you want to see that, let us know in the comment section. We're going to jump into the episode of House of the Dragon, episode 4 of season 2, and we will see you guys right after for the review as well. Stay tuned for that. It never gets old.
It sounds like I can hum, but I can't sing.
Well, that's your problem.
How does it sound for you? Can I hum?
You can hum all you want. I'll let the comment section will come for you.
Your professional opinion.
You want to hear that you suck? Is that what it is?
What you think of my humming?
Do you want the truth, or you want to hear the?
I want the truth.
I don't think you want the truth.
Yes, I do. I like honesty, whether it hurts or it doesn't. That tells me that you were gonna tell me that I'm not
the
good,
truth.
So, yeah.
Daemon's still having visions.
Get up there and sit down, boy. Somebody talking to him?
Speak plainly.
You don't understand High Valyrian?
Stop.
Okay. Damn.
Okay, is this the Addams family now or something?
There's been a raven. As I said, there's been a raven. The castles of Rosby and Stokeworth have both fallen without siege. They have raised Aegon's banner and added their levies to the Christian Cole's host.
Damn.
Both houses cited that sad business with the usurper's son in their declarations. Sir Christian's army, now tripled in strength, might have Harrenhal as its destination. Even if you can raise a post of rivermen, it will not be ready in time to face him.
Let's see what your Lord Paramount is made of.
My prince, my grace, your grace.
Lord Grover is looking more hale and healthy than I expected.
This is Sir Oscar Tully, grandson to Grover Tully. He is heir to Riverrun and the future Lord Paramount of the Riverlands. His Grace, the King Consort Daemon Targaryen.
It is an honor, your grace.
Indeed. How fares your grandsire?
Sadly, he remains incapacitated. He lies in a kind of waking sleep, unable to do much more than take meager drink. It is barely enough to sustain him.
So he's alive. Well, my time is short and I have need of an army. Perhaps you might place a feather pillow over his head and speed along your inheritance.
Well, damn.
I love my grandsire, like a father. Lord Grover raised me in his stead.
Are you here to speak with your grandsire's voice for House Tully in the Riverlands?
While he still lives?
Why are you here?
That is not
That's
far
the
away.
point.
Then you're of no use to me.
Exactly. It's like, why are you here then?
House Tully is a fish with no head. Remind me, which of your countrymen claimed to fight in the name of Aegon? Was it Bracken or Blackwood?
House Bracken that declared green, your grace.
Who could remember? Summon the Blackwoods here. I require men of action to lead my host of rivermen.
That was crazy, man. It's just like, why did you pull up? Why was he there? If you're not there to speak on behalf of your grandfather, why are you here? He's supposed to come with a decree or something. You don't just come there. It's just like, are you here to speak on behalf of your grandfather? That's why Daemon asked him the question and he couldn't answer.
Alan. Yes, Princess.
I'm given to understand my lord husband owes you his life. But I was not told his saviour was so comely. Your mother must have been very beautiful.
Rhaenys.
Why are you touching my face?
She just like that blackness.
Is your work finished?
No, my lord.
He was the sailor who plucked you from your watery grave.
Yes,
You did not think to mention it.
I did not think it relevant.
I know who he is, Corliss.
Who is he?
Alan's past is no fault of his. He saved his lord's life. He should be raised up and honored, not hidden beneath the tides.
Is this why you came? To subject me to an inquisition?
I came to tell
He's
you that
Big
Baylor has
Corliss's
called me to
son.
Dragonstone.
Is Corliss' son?
I said probably a bastard son. That's why he's working on the dog.
I mean, that would make. That's what I was thinking too. That this might be a bastard of his. That's why she wanted to touch his foot. I mean, we were joking around, but Rhaenys, back in those days, these women didn't. I don't think they cared that much if their men sleep with other people as long as they're married to them. It's all about the power.
That counselor's going to dine on her and Jace for supper. They grow restless in Rhaenyra's absence.
Still, where has that woman gone?
I suspect to try and draw us all back from the abyss.
I guess she kind of mad about it.
She looks bitter.
By night,
But anyways.
to confound our dragons.
And what is Cole's heading?
It is difficult to say, but there were signs of an army moving northwest, I believe.
But she believes.
You should have burned them when you had the chance.
The only reason we know any of this is because of Baylor's efforts.
What do we know, my prince?
We know that Cole possesses a host that is growing in strength and that it is a problem.
Can Daemon hope to meet it with his own in time? Have you had word from your father?
No.
Ravens were sent to Harrenhal, seeking news of Daemon's progress with the River Lords. None have, as yet, returned.
We could perhaps act if only we had a host of our own, or someone here to lead us.
Mind your tongue, Sir Alfred.
Does it speak falsely, my prince? This council is rudderless.
I'm doing my best to steer it, Sir Alfred.
Why should your voice be any louder than ours, princess? Queen did not name you hand. It is her voice and that of the king consort that we need to raise alliances and command our vassals. But they are gone.
What has come of this council?
Okay.
Our enemy is on the march. Is there naught to be done in the absence of the Queen but to grouse and claw for power?
We do not know the Queen's doings, but we must trust that she seeks the same as each of us at this table, an end to this conflict.
She hasn't come back from King's Landing yet.
Men of House Darkland, all who bend the knee to the true King Aegon will be spared. All who refuse will have their death.
Damn. Well, I guess they're like, we choose death.
Is there no honor left in this world, Cole? Sacking your queen's own castles and putting up people to the sword? Kingmaker.
Well,
you're not fit for the White Cloak.
This is a better death than a traitor deserves. You should thank me for it.
Yours will come in kind.
Let the head roll, man. Let it roll. Damn. Look at that. Everybody's like, I'm not trying to die today. We good? Want me to tell you where Queen Rhaenyra is?
Follow the coastline.
Them dudes is like, I'm not trying to die today.
We're neither born nor bred anywhere near the Crownlands, my good Lord Hand. But Harrenhal is to the west.
Indeed it is.
Fuck you. I told you we should have sent our dragons, and now look what's happened. Daemon, of all people, has taken Harrenhal. I give you a job, and now you just sit there. It's your fucking castle!
That castle is more crippled than I am, Your Grace. It's like to drive Daemon to madness as he attempts to make use of it, which is beyond his faculties. It is also penniless, as I happily control all of its gold. As Harrenhal saps Daemon's resolve, False Queen remains trapped on her island, and Sir Criston continues felling castles in the Crownlands.
Yeah, you got a
I
point.
need to be informed of these things. If I am to make informed rulings, I will not be made to look a fool in front of my allies and enemies.
Harrenhal must wait. Sir Criston is marching on Rook's Rest.
To Aemond, yes.
A pathetic prize. I gave no such
The castle
command.
is small, weakly defended, and Lord Staunton sits on Rhaenyra's council. After Cole smashes it, we'll have Dragonstone effectively cut off by land. This war will not be won with dragons alone, but with dragons flying behind armies of men.
No. Have him turn about. I want Harrenhal back.
Cole is already preparing his attack.
How do you know this?
No respect for the king, man.
To you? The two of you have been plotting.
Galmaus ne hortami repagon aeopeopolis, lokoston kodabri predagon, prosia potaule de repagon, silvo daromi sirto mitiri piti vetogon.
Damn.
Silviton kuvinani madarisnios, luixos. Aojos sutioto punto ui vestalagon avisuti libas, audli non gieri jumbi.
Talk your shit, Aemond.
Oh my gosh.
Nuke coston bivilus segiton.
He can't speak it properly.
He can if he has to make a war.
Well occupied while we strengthen our host and weaken Rhaenyra's support on the mainland. We'll deal with it in the Riverlands in time. Right now, Rook's Rest is an easy target and a worthy effort. Don't you agree, my king?
He's not very versed in High Valyrian. It's very obvious. The words didn't come out very fluently like Aemond did.
No, but you can put two and two together to make out what he was saying.
Why is he following Aemond? Who is this? Oh, it's Daemon. Somebody following Daemon? Or Daemon following someone?
Like he was following someone.
But that looks like Aemond. Is he still hallucinating about people? One-eyed Daemon.
Oh shoot. Huh.
Some of these visions are weird.
Talking about a strange castle putting its people to the sword. I'm called Alice.
Strong?
Rivers.
Bastard.
Once you get to know me, you'll find I'm not so bad. How are you settling in? I've come to know the face of tortured rest well enough. Sleep can be thin in this place.
I can imagine.
Harrenhal's been cursed since its first stone was laid. Black hadn't felled the grove of weirwood trees that grew on these lands. Heart trees imbued with the spirits of those who lived long before he came. It's said their whispers can still be heard
A
sometimes.
midwife's tale.
The very bed you sleep in was made from such a heart tree. Have you experienced anything of note?
You are a strange kind of woman.
I'm no woman at all. I'm a barn owl. Cursed to live in human form. So you've come here after quarreling with your wife.
What?
You arrive here alone to claim the castle and yet send no ravens. Do you now plan to make your own claim? Perhaps to prove yourself to her?
Do not try me with your insolence, witch.
Hard thing, I imagine, to give obeisance to one who replaced you as heir. And a woman too, a girl child you bounced on your knee. I mean, does it please you that her legitimacy is contested as you stand here with a castle and a dragon, attempting to draw an army of men? Here, drink this. You'll need your sleep if you're to win this place to your side.
And against the crown.
Who are you?
Sir William Blackwood of House Blackwood, Your Grace. As I say.
Oh.
What might I do for you?
It was you who summoned me, Your Grace. I was given to understand that you wanted an army.
Who doesn't these days? You Blackwoods certainly never miss a chance to bloody your swords.
Some 20 years ago, my lord bent the knee to King Viserys and acknowledged the Princess Rhaenyra as his rightful heir. I once vied for Queen Rhaenyra's hand before she wed Seleno. I was like her spirit. She had the true blood of the dragon.
And you're prepared to march without the leave of your lord.
Oh, damn. That's crazy.
Your Grace. And once you and your dragon bring the Queen's justice to the Brackens, our armies will be yours.
That's the difference. That little boy that came before, he didn't know what the hell was going on.
What are you doing here?
Where are your father's books?
I ordered them removed.
With no thought to the centuries of knowledge in those pages.
What a bunch of idiots.
I removed them. I didn't burn them.
What is it?
These King's
They don't
Guards
care
are
what I
terrible.
think.
Bumping into each other.
Who? My council, Cole, Aemond, they pursue their campaign without seeking my aid, or even my thoughts.
That's actually a good thing.
I'm the king.
Do you think simply wearing the crown imbues you with wisdom?
Hey, that's a good question. That's what I'm saying. Like, in some ways, it's a good thing for him. You get what I'm saying? Because
yeah,
you as somebody who's inexperienced, never been in a battle or anything like that, never really sat at the table developing strategies or anything like that, I would say let Cole handle it. He's been in a lot of these situations. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's killed people. He's done a lot. He has experience. Even Aemond has more experience than you, Aegon. So let it be.
Yeah.
You know, just sit back, relax. That's what you wanted to do in the first place, anyways.
I think that comment she just made, the way he looked after that, it got him thinking.
Yeah, it must have him thinking. That's just like, hey, it just not just because you wear a crown that gets you wisdom. You know what I mean? Like, there's always been in history, especially even in this show. Take for instance somebody like Joffrey. He was just arrogant. He didn't know nothing about being king. You know what I'm saying? Like, right? He was a child, right? He was a child, didn't really know anything. So it happens, in certain cultures when it comes on to monarchies and stuff like that. Usually, to bring up even a show like Reign, you saw how inheritance happen when it comes on to the crown. They have to be at a certain age, and even when they get to a certain age, the consort queen can still make those decisions for him until he becomes of age, even though they know that he's going to be crowned king. And even when he's crowned king, you still need to have that council around you to guide you until you have the experience to fully take the reins. So he
gets a queen regent.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Those men at your council table earned their seats. It's my hope that, once enthroned, you would honour the burden of your new duties, be silent, and strive to learn from the more studied minds around you.
Yeah. Humble yourself.
That you might be half the king your father was.
Damn.
Tread carefully.
Or what? You'll hang me,
or
what? You did your rat catchers.
Damn. She on it.
I ruled in your father's absence throughout his long illness, and Otto Hightower was as cunning a statesman as ever lived. You should humbly be seeking our opinions and counsel.
True.
You have no idea the sacrifices that were made to put you on that throne.
What would you have me do, Mother?
Do simply what is needed of you. Nothing.
I know that cut him like a goddamn.
Yeah, that look.
That cut him hard, man. But it's the truth. What is required of you is absolutely nothing.
To Rook's Rest! To battle!
Broad daylight. Just hold here and ready ourselves to lay siege at nightfall.
We shall move now and strike by day. They will not expect it.
Not expect it, because it is fucking madness. Did you forget the little encounter we had on the road to Rosby?
I did not.
Dragonstone and their dragons are just across the bay. What, grown tired of living, have you?
You're afraid, sir?
Worse. I'm rational.
Oh, now you want to be rational.
We advance.
Get your ass up, boy. Let's go. Everything is calculated, so I trust in Cole. The queen returns.
Where? To support the war that your vassals have been fighting in your absence.
Damn, what's with the
Cole's host
attitude?
has grown since riding abroad, and with their combined strength sacked Duskendale.
Duskendale. The city has fallen. Many Darkling men declared for Aegon. Those who refused were put to the sword.
What of my father?
He kept his oath. Cole took his head for it.
Well, damn.
Where have you been? These last days? You vanished without so much as a word.
Excuse me?
I apologize for my absence and the secrecy, but such was necessary. I went to King's Landing.
Oh, she's gonna tell them?
End?
To meet Queen Alicent and sue for peace.
Alicent?
Yes, I did.
You could have been taken or slain.
I inherited 80 years of peace from my father. Before I was to end it, I needed to know that there was no other path. And now I do.
Okay.
Only one choice remains to me. Either I win my claim, or die.
We stand at the ready.
Cole's victories have only emboldened him. He marches on Rook's Rest.
His host was just hours away when Lord Staunton's ravens took wing.
Why Rook's Rest? It's but a small coastal keep.
Because Lord Staunton is a member of this council, and because his castle is small and vulnerable and there for the taking. Cole knows we have no army on the mainland.
He is brazen.
He is daring us to act.
We need to send a dragon.
Is it time?
There are those who have mistaken my caution for weakness. Let that be their undoing.
Okay.
I will go.
You cannot.
I will not loose dragons to war whilst I hide here in my castle.
Our allies raise their banners for you. If you die, all is lost. Send me.
No.
I will burn Cole's lines and withdraw before King's Landing could even
You lack
raise
the
alarm.
experience.
You
lack
must send me
the experience.
Your Grace.
Okay.
Melis is your largest dragon and no stranger to battle. I will meet Cole.
Okay. Let's see how it goes down. I didn't like the fact that he's questioning his moms like that. Like, boy, shut up.
Yeah.
Where's the respect, man? I understand you need to question why she was gone and you didn't know, but what's with the attitude?
I wish only to fight for you. For your claim and mine.
There's something I need to tell you, Jace.
Something I should have told you when you first became heir to the throne. It's a secret. But Viserys told me when he named me his successor. Since Aegon the Conqueror's time.
Okay. Well, something major is about to happen.
I see him getting ready for it.
Unite them.
Seems like Aegon is about to take off too.
Viserys chose me to succeed him. He held to this the whole of his life. My father believed that I alone was meant to be this protector.
They're 1,500 strong at least, my lord.
But to unite the realm, I had to send the dragons to war. The horrors I have just loosed cannot be for a crown alone.
Okay.
That is why I must believe what Viserys told me when he named me his heir. What Jaehaerys had told him. And what I will now tell you.
What is it?
Aegon the Conqueror's dream. He called it the Song of Ice and Fire.
I kind of thought she was gonna tell him that he's not the real heir. He's a bastard.
I think he knows that though.
You're Karis.
With you, Cole! You may as well have sounded horns to announce our coming!
Order the Darkland levies to break off and move ahead. We must keep the dragon's attention divided. Make the signal. All is going to plan.
All is going to plan. So who are they signaling? Do they have a... Oh, they were trying to draw out the dragon. So they have...
And they fell for it. One of these dragons gonna die.
They have something for the dragon, it seems. Oh, they had one camouflaged. Whose dragon is this? Is it Aemond and VHAGAR? No way, dude.
That's huge. Oh my goodness.
It's Aemond and VHAGAR just camouflaged.
Boss.
He's trying to tell VHAGAR to wait. Do you have a little bit more control over her now? He's like, not yet, bro. I hate to pause in the middle of this, Rachel.
The way that dragon just put her head down, like,
Yeah.
oh man.
It's like, I'm ready to go. Bro, Aegon is on his way here. He's on his way here.
Oh shoot. Yeah.
And this was all...
Isn't that him right there?
This might be him coming. But he's gonna
Yeah.
mess up the plan. This is gonna be crazy. He's gonna mess up the plan. Yeah, this is him. It's Aegon.
Whose dragon is that? His Grace the King's.
It's Aegon.
This was your secret plot, Cole.
No, this was not it.
To lay ambush and mayhap die in the attempt.
No.
Oh, what men of House Targaryen! Your king has joined you! Hold to your courage! Hold to your wits! For the Seven have blessed and shielded this host with divine purpose! One true king! Aegon!
This is crazy, bruh. This... I don't know why Aemond...
And then Aegon said, where are you? Oh my god.
Who are you? Oh!
Oh geez. Uh-oh. Don't kill the dragon.
Oh, so lucky. Sunfire is hurt, dude.
Oh shoot. So Aemond's gonna save the day or what?
Hopefully, he does something. I don't know why he was waiting. Maybe VHAGAR is massive. Oh. Bruh.
Thank the gods! Dracarys!
I think he's trying to kill you two. You better get out of there.
I don't think the dragon didn't deserve to die. Dang.
Your Grace!
Where the hell is Rhaenys? Oh. You better get the hell out of there. Attack? The last ride? I guess Rhaenys wants to die today. This VHAGAR is nothing to play with. Okay? Bro, VHAGAR is the biggest dragon they have around. Look at this. You're basically just asking to die. Going up against this dragon, bro. What do you plan to do, Rhaenys?
They're all out of the sky.
Vhagar
Vhagar's
is like, he's like
Vhagar is a beast.
So big.
They're all running to get out of the way before they get tromped on.
Rhaenys got away? Are you looking for somebody specifically?
Looking for Aemond or and
Well, Vhagar was still on the ground just now. Yo!
That's
done.
Holy goodness.
Done.
Oh my god.
It's over. Look at the size of Vhagar, dude.
He's got her by the head. Oh my gosh.
Vhagar don't play no games, man.
Sure don't. They should have learned by stinking
She should have left. You got 2 chances to leave.
Dang.
And you stayed. Come on, Rhaenys. If I'm a Targaryen and I have any size dragon, I'm not trying to mess with Vhagar, bro. I'm not doing it. You're nuts. Bruh. And Cole got lucky. He just got knocked over and didn't get stepped on by Vhagar.
Oh shit, his horse didn't make it looks like.
I mean, imagine your dragon is looking at you. It's like, the look that I mean, your dragon is looking at you and like, we really gonna do this again? It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the look the dragon gave her. It was like, you're trying to die today.
I wanted to say something then, but I didn't know what to say.
It's like, I guess we gonna die together today. Because, I mean, 2 times she got a chance to get out of there. When you... Fact of the matter is, if you're there and you realize that 2 dragons are there that is not on your side, go back, regroup. I don't know if I think Aegon does survive this. He should. I would hope that he didn't die from that fall with his dragon. But I think Aegon knew. I don't know if he got word that Aegon was coming, because he intentionally was trying to kill both of them at the same time, because he fired on them.
Yeah.
Right? He fired on them. He knew who it was because they can identify the dragons. He knew it was King Aegon that was there. That's his brother. I know Aemond don't really got no love for his brother, but that's wild though.
Because he stinking makes fun of him as we saw.
That's no reason to kill your old your brother. That's no reason to kill your own brother.
Aemond! He's like, don't mess with me too.
He dropped the dagger.
Where's his grace?
Sunfire got burned, man, by Vhagar. Is he dead?
Didn't actually show him, but probably laying underneath this dragon.
Is he dead? Oh, hold on.
I wonder if Rhaenys survived hers.
Rhaenys is dead. Rhaenys is dead. There's no way Rhaenys survived that. There is no way she survived that. She was farther up in the sky
than Aegon was.
She literally went down with a headless dragon. And oh man, what an episode of TV. My God. What are your thoughts, Rachel?
Well,
are you ready this time?
Well, Rhaenyra she had 2 chances to get out of there, and she didn't. Rhaenys. I get them mixed up. They sound so much alike. She had her chances and didn't take them. She almost got out of there that second time, but she didn't. She turned around.
Turned around again. I mean, your own dragon is looking back at you like, are we really doing this?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get out of here alive. You want to die today?
I would get out of there and save my dragon. I wouldn't want my dragon to die.
I mean, and looked at her again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even when Vhagar had I don't know if it's a he or a she, but had the dragon by the neck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Looked at her again. It's like, this is where we at now because you didn't because you didn't get out of here. This is where we are. I'm dying and you go die too. You know?
Yeah.
Either way, I'm just joking about that. But overall, I would definitely say this is the best episode of the season so far.
Yeah.
We got a little
liked
bit.
It.
Yeah, we got a little bit of everything. You know, it's been a while since we've seen dragons do anything in the series. So it was cool to see them in action. I believe this is, I don't know, maybe people in the comment section can let us know, but I think this is part of the Dance of the Dragons, which I think is like the second book or something like that. But don't be afraid to correct me if I'm wrong about this, because I don't know where the stories fall in the books.
I don't either.
So, but I think this is what they called the Dance of the Dragon. I could be wrong, because there's a lot of dragon battles that happen during this time.
It
So
could be because they were like dancing in the sky, the dragons.
Yeah.
Even though they were fighting, it was like a dragon dance
Right.
up there.
So my thing is for the entire episode, other than the fact that when it comes on to, you know, Rhaenys dying or choosing to die, I would say this is how she wanted to go out. I don't know why she wanted to go out here specifically. You know, or why she chose here. Maybe because she felt like she was losing Corlys too, and she felt like she didn't have anything else to live for. I don't know what it is, you know. But I do want to get your thoughts overall on the decision when it comes on to Aegon going to the battlefield. Was it a dumb decision?
Yeah. He possibly died. And
Right.
so did Sunfire. Even though Sunfire was still alive in the scene, she was badly hurt. She sounded like she was dying, all grumbling and stuff, and then Aegon was just laying there, not moving.
Sunfire, I think Sunfire and Aegon will survive this. He could have easily died from that.
Yeah.
You know, because even though they are Targaryens, they're still human, so they're not like super powered or anything. They just have a special connection with dragons, right? It goes deeper than that, but you know, it goes deeper than that, their relationship with dragons. But I'm just saying that's pretty much the only thing that makes them like super special than any other regular human being in the universe, right? So my thing is, right, what I want to look at this episode for, as I said, we got a little bit of everything. I enjoyed this episode. You know, the action was great. I love the fact that they hid VHAGAR. The way how they revealed that was great. I was losing my mind. I know you can't see me on camera, but you'll see it in the reaction. I was over here losing my mind when I saw that VHAGAR was camouflaged, and I was like, yo, this plan is crazy. That's the reason why he was like, yo, let's attack this place in broad daylight. Because I was like, you know, Allison's brother might have a point. Might need to attack at night. But at the same time, it's like, if Cole is giving the order, because I trust Cole when it comes on to battle because he has experience, right? So if he's like, oh, let's attack in broad daylight, let's surprise them, I'm good with it, right? Overall, I'm good with the decision like that from Cole. You could surprise them, catch them off guard because they're expecting you to siege at night. They might be more prepared for that rather than the daytime. But I didn't know there was a secret plan between him and Aemond to pull out a dragon, right? That's why they've been dancing. That's why they haven't gone to Harrenhal, because they've been trying to force them to get a dragon out here so we can take one of them or two people off the board, you know, a Targaryen. I think they may have been expecting Rhaenyra, or they know that Daemon is at Harrenhal. So I think they was probably expecting Rhaenyra or Baela or I think it's Jaehaerys, right? The oldest son.
Oh.
Right? I think they were expecting one of those three. I don't know if they were actually expecting Rhaenys to pull up. But that's who they got, so they was like, hey, let's get it, man. That was good. I wonder how the hell they got VHAGAR. Like, it got VHAGAR there. Like, that was my favorite moment of the episode when that was revealed. I was like, yo, VHAGAR is here?
Yeah.
Bruh, it's over. It's over.
Mm-hmm.
The minute I see VHAGAR, if I'm on Team Black, the minute I see, I'm out. Me and my dragon is going back.
Might as well turn around and go home.
Yeah. Me and my dragon is going back to Tahiti to go sit on the beach.
Tahiti.
We going back to the beach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, we just gonna chill out, wait until all this blow over. And you know, because the thing about it is that VHAGAR has seen battles before their time. It's the oldest dragon that's alive right now. It's the oldest dragon. It's the biggest one. Y'all little puny, y'all need to bring an army of dragon to take out VHAGAR, because she's tough, right? She's seen a lot of battle, and she lives for it. I mean, you saw in that scene, Aemond was trying to calm her down. It's just like, not yet.
Wait.
She was ready to go. She's ready to eat.
Yeah.
You know?
She been hungry.
She was ready to take. She don't care, bruh. And favorite dragon in the series by far. None of Daenerys's dragons get that. You know what I'm saying? Gives me that kind of energy. They don't give up that.
Not even Daemon's dragon. Heck,
you know, none of them. You know what I'm saying? Daenerys had three dragons, and none of them gave that kind of energy. Like, VHAGAR is always ready for the smoke. She don't play no games. You know what I'm saying? Like, you trying to fight? You trying to spit fire at me? Let me show you what real fire is. You know what I'm saying? These little dragons, she could literally bite your dragon in two. You can't play around. I thought when she got attacked the last time, when VHAGAR grabbed the neck, right? I thought, you know, Rhaenys was gonna get caught in the bite. That's what I thought was gonna happen. Like, what?
Yeah, me too.
That was just insane. The way how they did that, they didn't drop the ball when it comes on to the special effects in this episode. Like, the dragons look very real. There was no missteps here, which, as I said, these high budget, you know, Game of Thrones has always been a high budget show. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
So I'm sure they spent a lot of money making sure that this was perfect. The battles look real. You know, so overall, when it comes to, I like what Alicent said to Aegon. It cut him deep. I know it did, because this is a dude who wants to prove himself.
I like that statement too she made.
Yeah. This is a dude that wants to prove himself, and it's very obvious, but you don't have the moxie for it, right? You just don't. And sometimes when you don't have that moxie, that vibrato to actually do stuff like that, you have to understand your limitations. And that's one of the things that a lot of things when it comes on to humans that we ourselves, like, you know, we struggle with, is to actually know our limitations as human beings, right? And sometimes sometimes you're just not cut out to do certain things, and you just got to understand that. You got to live with that, right? We can't do everything. Some things we're not cut out to do. I cannot be the strongest man in the world. I don't got the muscles for it. Why am I going to join a strongman contest? I know I'm not going to win. Right? So that's what I'm saying. We got to understand our limitations. And this is one of the things with Aegon. You have to also remember that you did not want to be king. You were placed there. So I say this, until you gain that wisdom, until you gain that knowledge, let the other people do it for you. There's no shame in that. You get what I'm saying? There's no shame in that. In my opinion, there's no shame in that, because at the end of the day, if you're starting now to care and you're looking for validation from your mom, from your peers, you know what I'm saying? And I can understand how he would be hurt by Aemond, because Aemond, you know what I'm saying, has always been in his corner, but you also got to understand that you kind of made fun of the dude in the brothel, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So I didn't expect Aemond to go this far, but he did. It's kind of up in the air when it comes on to what he did in this situation. If he actually, I think he intentionally saw this as an opportunity to either pay back for what happened in the brothel, or he's just looking at this as a situation where maybe they'll look to him to be the next king, because none of Aegon's heirs are ready, right?
Yeah.
So maybe he saw it as an opportunity.
Heir left now.
Yeah. So overall, just the way how I think this is going to go, or where I do think that Aegon and Sunfire will survive this. I will. You know what I'm saying? I do think that they do survive this. I mean, according to the lore that I remember,
if they get him
I
back
think
to
Aegon,
King's Landing in time.
I think Aegon does survive this. At least it seems like they brought him back to the. It seems like they did brought him back from watching the preview there. It seems like they did bring him back to King's Landing, because Alicent was asking, is just like, is he still alive? So I guess we'll hear about that next episode of what's the. But I do think that he does survive this. Team Black takes another L. Sorry. Y'all been taking L's, man. You know what I mean?
I do hate that the dragons were injured and Melee's died. I know she died.
Melee's. Yeah, Melee's.
I hate that
is dead.
she
That's
died.
her head. In the preview, that's her head they were bringing in. So that dragon is dead. Yeah. What else happened in the episode? Situation with Larry Strong. Him questioning Alicent. You know.
Yeah.
But Alicent doesn't need to explain herself. She is Alicent. You know, she's having those second thoughts, and I understand because of what Rhaenyra said to her, and now she knows the truth of what happened when Viserys was talking to her. So a lot of that is spinning in her head. Is, you know what I'm saying? She got to be wondering if she made the right decision putting Aegon on the throne.
She is wondering. I see it when I see it in her face. It's the wheels are turning in the back.
Yeah, she knows. You know, that war is it's inevitable at this point.
Oh.
So she doesn't exactly know how to go about it, and she's definitely looks like she's spiraling a little bit, because usually she's not very harsh with Aegon, but I think she said what she said, and it's the truth that she said to Aegon. You know what I'm saying? It's salt in the wound, but it's the truth, right?
I like when also that after she said that to him, or before it was it that Aegon said, "Tread carefully," and then Alicent said, "Or what?
Or what?
what
What are you
will
gonna
happen,
do?
or what will you do? Hang me like the rat you did your rat catchers?"
Right? Hang me like the rat catchers?
Yeah.
That's what you gonna do?
Yeah.
Just like, so understand when somebody doesn't fear death.
Gonna kill your own mother because
Right, you know?
didn't humble down to you or whatever, bow down.
Yeah. You know, put him in his place real quick.
Yeah.
Because he's a phony king. He doesn't really garner any respect. People respect him because of the title, not because of who he is. And I think that's what he's striving. He wants that validation because he is wearing the crown. So he wants to be known. Everybody is telling him, you're not as wise as your father. All these different things. Like,
yeah, that's what Alicent told him too.
Yeah, it's soul cutting nonetheless. Right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that stuff cuts you down to size. Yeah. You know what I mean? When you're constantly hearing people tell you that you're not good enough. That doesn't wane on you. And that's why he just said, yo, fuck it. I'm going out there. Right? Wanted to go get some glory and to get some respect. I think that's what he went out there for. But he was losing. Right? He was losing. And he thought that Aemond was there with VHAGAR to help him out. And that was not the case.
That's why he said, thank the gods.
And now I'm pretty sure he's going to feel betrayed by Aemond because he saw what happened.
I think he already feels betrayed by Aemond because he was secretly plotting with...
No, he's not going to feel betrayed by... At that point, I mean, yes, he's going to feel some sort of betrayal, but not to the point of what happened on the battlefield. When Aemond, you know what I'm saying, knew that it was him and still ordered VHAGAR to fire on them. Right? But there's some level of betrayal there from the council meeting, him finding that out for sure. You know what I mean? But he couldn't do anything in the moment because, you know what I'm saying, Aemond switched up and was like, okay, let's talk brother to brother. Let's speak a language that nobody else in the room understands except me and you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And Aemond was talking his shit. You know
like always, yeah.
Aemond was talking his shit. He's like, bro, you don't know nothing. What? Okay, since it's you feeling so high and mighty, what is your plan? What is your plan? You don't have a plan, sir. That's why we doing this.
Yeah.
Right?
That's why you have a council to talk strategy with and stuff.
Right?
Yeah.
You just let people handle the business, man. I know if you're the so-called leader, just a lot of times I've had experiences like that when I was working retail. I was a manager, right, at a retail store, and I've had situations where like I wasn't the manager of the store, it's manager of the department, and the manager for the store is like, they do a lot of stuff on the back end that we don't know about, right? That we don't know about. But you can tell that a lot of stuff that goes on in the store, they don't know about. Like the reporting, going to meetings of, branch meetings and stuff like that. They do stuff like that. But when it comes on to the going ons of what's really going on in the store, they really don't know. They don't really know the employees that are there, the people that work there. They don't really know. You see them every once in a while. They, the manager's always in their office and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But these are people that will, as a leader, most people, because they don't see you, they don't respect you. They just know that you have the title of manager of the store, right? So you have the regular employees that would more likely respect me as a department manager rather than respect you because they're seeing me all the time, right? They see me all the time. I tell them what to do here and here. I'm friendly with them. I ask them about their kids and, you know, whatever. I have regular conversations. They see me every day. I say good morning to them. Managers, you only see them like once, maybe a week, maybe 2 times, right? When they come, they just sit in their office. They don't really walk around the store to see what's happening. They just get reports from us, the department managers. So they don't really know the ongoings of what's going on. It's kind of like the situation that Aegon is in, where he's just the overhead, just by title, and just you're just gonna get respect just because you have that title, just because you're the manager of the store. But overall, when it comes to the ongoings, the manager will give, right, in order to do stuff. But it's if they go to a regular employee, I'm just telling you what I experienced in the store that I was in, right? I don't know, it may be different in other places, but the manager will tell an employee to do something, and that employee, if they're in my department, they're gonna check with me first before they do it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I guess.
Do you? You look confused.
I have little experience though.
No, what I'm saying is that if the manager of the store sees an employee and tell him, hey, do this particular thing, I'm saying if that employee is in my department, they're going to check with me first before they do that thing.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I'm saying they respect me more than the manager. That's not how it's supposed to go. You get what I'm saying? Because they only respect you they know of you. They don't really know you. Right? Yeah. So somebody that they deal with every day, they're in my department, they're gonna be like, hey, the manager told me to do this. Yo, should I do it? Right? Sometimes I will tell them, hold on for a sec, because everything we do in our department is done a particular way, as efficient as possible. Maybe I have that employee doing something else at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it could be a situation like that where they come in to check with me. Hey, but I mean, really and truly, they're higher up on the food chain than me, so you should just follow their order point blank. You shouldn't have to check with me. But I'm talking about on a respect level, that employee is going to check with me first. And I'm going to tell them, hey, sometimes I'll tell them, hold on for a sec. Don't do anything yet. Let me check with them. You know what I'm saying? And, most times managers are not going to go to the employees in your department, but sometimes they do if they walk out on the floor and they want something done. They're not going to look for me. They're not going to look for me, the department manager. If they see an employee, they're, shuffling around in clothes or whatever the situation is, they'll just tell them what to do. But as I said, out of respect, that employee might check with me first before they go ahead and do that thing. So it's like the same thing that's going on with Aegon's situation. Is it's like he has the respect because he's king, but if somebody's going to do some shit, they probably going to check with Aemond or Cole first, because they're the ones actually going out there and doing the work. They're out there with them. You know what I'm saying? On the battlefield and everything like that. So sometimes you got to live with that.
Especially if it has something to do with fighting and battle. Yeah.
Yeah. So in my opinion, they're definitely going to knock this out of the park. For the rest, I mean, we are only 4 episodes in, got 6 more to go. It's gonna be crazy, and this episode is definitely the best of the season. So to wrap up, I'm gonna give this episode a 10 out of 10. Everything that happened was great. We found out that
I was gonna give it, yeah.
We found out that Corlys is possibly Alan's father,
yeah.
Based on how that scene was filmed.
Could be his brother. Who knows? I don't know.
I don't think.
But he looks young enough to be his son.
He looks young enough to be a son. Yes.
Yeah.
This
Corlys looks old enough to be a grandpa.
I don't know, but
He
of
does
course,
to me. He looks like he's in his 60s or 70s.
Yeah, he's pretty old. He's definitely old. He looks younger than Rhaenys, but he's old.
Yeah. I think he's gonna be crushed though to find out about Rhaenys.
Well, yeah, I mean that's his wife, so
yeah.
You know,
Rhaenys, she looked like she was in her 40s or 50s. So probably not
the
far
actress?
behind. Rhaenys
gotta be at least 60.
The character.
The character? Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know how old the character is, but
I do realize
she's
that
definitely
they probably make these characters look old.
she's definitely up there in age, because in this episode, Rhaenyra talked about 80 years of peace being passed down to her. 80 years. So if Viserys is, you know what I'm saying, up there, maybe 70s, 80s, he died.
Mm-hmm.
Rhaenys that's her brother. So she gotta be 60s at least.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
50s or 60s.
To deduce it, she's gotta be somewhere up there close to 60 or in her early 60s, somewhere there. That's what I'm thinking. Because they were, if you go back to the first episode when both of them were standing up beside each other, they look practically the same. I wonder, were they twins?
They didn't look like twins.
Hold on, man. Was Rhaenyra
just
Rhaenyra and Viserys? I'm wondering if they were twins. They might not be. Maybe I'm thinking about something else. But either way, great episode. 10 out of 10. Best of the season so far.
Yeah.
I gotta go edit this episode.
I like the battle part.
Gotta go edit this episode. This episode was great, man. The battle, everything they did here was done really good. The viewpoints, the drone shots, everything that they did. It was filmed very, very good. I wish the final battle of season 8 of Game of Thrones was done this well, where you could actually see what's happening. You know, I haven't watched the episode since it initially dropped, so you might even have gotten a better viewpoint than me, because they must have edited that. Because when the episode just came out, when I say you couldn't see anything that was happening, the dragon fight that happened between the ice dragon, one of Daenerys' dragons that, what's his name?
Got turned into an ice.
Right. Got turned into the ice dragon that went up against, was it Jon? Was it Jon or Daenerys?
Yeah,
I don't remember exactly.
yeah.
But regardless, the fight that happened in the sky, way above the clouds and stuff, you could barely see what was happening. It was so dark.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right? So
It
I don't
was
know if
at
they
night.
fixed that. It was at night.
Wasn't it at night?
The entire battle was at night. But there's a way to do night scenes that you can still see stuff. Like that you remember back in I think it was episode 1 of this season when I was saying that for some reason they film night scenes like they think we the viewers are actually in the dark, trying to make out what happened and having our eyes wide open trying to see what's going on. Right? When was it episode 1 or 2 when Daemon came in on the boat? Was it episode 1 or 2? I think it was 1. Whichever, regardless.
I don't know.
It's neither here nor there. But anyways, this was great discussion overall. 2-hour video. This was great, man.
I think it was 2.
Best episode of the season so far. Well, we have to say goodbye for now. We'll see you guys next week. Don't forget to hit the like. Let us know what you thought of the episode in the comment section, of course. I will see you next time. Terabyt and Rachel out. Peace.
Good night.